In Hue, Cơm Hến bé Liêm is breakfast with a side of warm hospitality. A Saigoneer Hem Gem by Khôi Phạm. This audio article is part of Hem Gem, a series by Saigoneer. Hem Gem is Saigoneer's oldest series at over 7 years old. It highlights Vietnam's street stalls, family-owned restaurants, hidden cafes, and everything in between. Since starting with the 7-decade-old Hủ Tiếu Mỹ Tho eatery down a District 1 Hem, the series has ventured outside of alleys to reach all kinds of enticing eateries in Saigon and beyond. One of the small joys in life is having a favorite dish readily available whenever you crave it. Ever since I discovered the little hem in Saigon where Cơm Hến Auto lies, my life has been ever so uplifted by the comfort that every fortnight or so, I can hop on my motorbike, sit for 15 minutes, and have Cơm Hến on the table in the blink of an eye for gulping pleasures. Cơm Hến is one of my favorite things, so naturally, when I got a chance to visit Hue, the dish's hometown, there was no way I could miss out on this small joy that packs big flavors. There is very little you can say about the decoration or interior design of Cơm Hến bé Liêm because very little attention has been paid to it, which in this case is a good thing because it means the proprietor cares more about the food they serve than where they serve it. The eatery is located at the convenient spot on Nguyễn Công Trứ Street. The family lives on one side of a nondescript yellow house, while on the right, a semi-open space serves as the dining and kitchen for their thriving Cơm Hến operation. Walking past a peacefully napping dog and under a verdant vine-covered pergola, you will be greeted by rows of low plastic chairs and tables that have definitely seen better days. I've been pavloved by the Vietnamese street food places so much that I practically start salivating whenever I see light blue plastic chairs. Not because I'm hankering for a bite of that greasy plastic, but for the culinary orgasm that they often herald. It was a Monday morning, so the dining space wasn't crowded. There was an air of subdued routine amongst the diner, who were mostly Hue residents catching a quick bite before heading to work. We were the only rowdy tourists sitting on the edge of our tiny stools, humming with anticipation. Usually, eating in casual street food settings like this, I'm not one to police the attitudes of staff. F&B, especially in this economic climate, is backbreaking, hernia-inducing work. So as long as they don't punch me in the face or slash my tires, we're cool. However, I feel the need to point out that the people at Cơm Hến bé Liêm were really sweet and accommodating, especially to a party of 7 people of varying ages and dietary finnickings. The fact that, according to multiple online reviews, local taxi drivers and sale uncles keep recommending this place to visitors is a testament to his service and the tastiness of his food. Like hundreds of other Cơm Hến eateries in Hue, bé Liêm serves only the star dish, though one can opt to switch out rice for bún or instant noodles, all for just 15,000 VND a portion. On each table, there is a plate of 10 banana leaf wrapped chả for diners to fortify their bowl if needed. These morsels of pork sausage are chewy and perfectly seasoned, but I personally think they fit clumsily in a Cơm Hến bowl as they are too chunky compared to the other perfectly chopped toppings. After a few minutes of us sitting around trading complaints about Hue heat, our portions of Cơm Hến arrived. Of every step involved in the dining experience, this is perhaps one of my favorite parts. When the food lands in front of me, putting a temporary suspension on the anticipation and hunger and showing off its glamorous bells and whistle. This is the best that any given dish will look on your table. So take it all in, waft the palpable aroma into your nostril, feast your eyes on the freshness of the herbs, and enjoy it in any other senses because your palate does its job. A bowl of Cơm Hến is always a visual treat, On a bed of white, fluffy rice grains, snippets of different shades of green peek out in between golden puffs of pork crackling and nubs of baby hen, chopped Thai basil leaves, shreds of yellow young mango, slices of starfruit, and spongy stalks of yup mum form a luxuriant undergrowth just waiting for your spoon to dig in. Cơm hến can be eaten any time of the day, but to me, it is the perfect breakfast with a balanced nutrient profile to fuel a busy day at work or school. Just enough carb in the form of rice for energy, plenty of fiber from a diverse array of fresh vegetable, protein from the clams, fat from pork crackling, and heat from the chili oil to dispel any lingering lethargy. Liêm has managed to evade some common setbacks that can sully the Cơm hến experience, like sandy cold rice, clams that are past their prime, or fishy broth. Add in a teaspoon, or half if you are wuss like me, of chili oil, some shrimp paste, mix everything together with vigor, and your bowl of Cơm hến is ready to be snacked on. I say snack because one bowl is never enough for me. My palate yearns for that comforting mix of savory shrimp paste, tingling heat, and crunchy veggies. So much so that I always get 2 or even 3 on a hot day, bowls in one sitting. Every Vietnamese dish has a story behind it. Even right in Hue, nem công phượng is a living remnant of the grandiose court cuisine that past emperors enjoyed. Cơm hến, however, hails from much humbler origins on the submerged low-tide stretches along the Hương River, especially around Cơm hến, a patch of land formed by river sediments and the ideal habitat for baby clams to thrive. Leftover rice, hen caught right from the water, and unripe fruits from the backyard are the simple ingredients that have allowed cơm hến to stay affordable and over time spread to all corners of Hue, becoming a satisfying snack for anyone, any time of the day. Thank you for listening to this piece from the Saguenay Archives. To view this article and find more stories about Vietnam, accompanied by original photographs, illustrations, and videos, visit saguenay.com or follow the link in the description.